I don't think you could start out talking about Gary without talking about the steel industry, since this is what Gary was founded on. And although it's gone through so many changes over the years, it's still an integral part of what Gary is.
But I think a big part of what is Gary is redefining what is Gary. I mean, even recently, steel has downsized again, and so we need to stop looking at it at what Gary was and look at it as, while embracing the history, what potential is there.
When we were thinking about what were those things that we needed in the city of Gary and how we might kind of match those needs to something that we know that people enjoy, we thought that the community kitchen with a component that celebrated art and with a component that really promoted entrepreneurship was really an opportunity to combine the needs, the desires, the enjoyment all in one place. We're not just talking about bringing things to Gary, we're talking about celebrating things that are already here.
It's a place that has absolutely remarkable untapped potential because of its geography, because of its architecture.
Many organizations throughout the community are developing our community gardens.
So in Northwest Indiana, our food bank actually covers all of Lake County and all of Porter County. It is about 99,000 people are considered food insecure, so they don't know whether or not where their meal is coming from.
So on this block where the cafe is, it was a vacant block. The university owned the land and the buildings. And we started with the corner building. We call it the Arts Incubator. It had the burden of doing everything for everybody. And that worked out pretty good. And then we went to the next building and built a cafe, then a little bookstore. And like the uses are getting more and more obscure. Yoga studio upstairs doesn't seem like a principal need, but it's like people want to be healthy, right? And so all of a sudden there are these kind of adjacencies, but the rest of the block ain't done. Those buildings are still abandoned. But what's happening is that as we demonstrate successes in the incubator than the cafe, it has made people more willing to be partners with us fiscally as we think about the rest of the block. And so I think that if you would imagine the train station not as a train station, but as a series of developable moments, each one autonomous. If we were to concentrate on the
great room.
The great room.
All right. I'll go
right?
with that.
Trick out the great room, get the skylights going, whatever. And then the rest of the ruins, we just clean them up. And then it's like the great rooms, and like you were saying about
the United Methodist
the idea of the ruin garden or the garden of ruins, that there was a way that we could like take this principal thing and then for the rest of it just kind of clean up.
Yeah.
That in that cleanup work, that could probably be remediation money that we get from the Department of the Environment.
Attracting the talent of local artists is extremely important. We'll also look at the development of places along Broadway, of places along Lake Street that might allow us to transition those out of incubators into spaces so that being a part of the incubator is really attractive to someone who's interested in starting their own restaurant.